Good evening. They're gone. Fucking man in a spacesuit over there before. Oh, you can't see my thing because I didn't click on the game. Man, you ever go to start making dinner for yourself and then realize you forgot to turn the fucking, or preheat the oven? Boy, has that happened to me a lot over, like, the last couple of days. I've been switching up my diet a bit because, like, basically nights right now are, like, really full, outside of, like, a couple of days during the week. Well, actually, outside of weekends. So I've been changing what I usually eat, which means that I've adjusted to a whole new, like, cooking cycle, and I've been switching to seafood because I need, like, more omega-3 and stuff like that. And like, 2 nights in a row now, and then, like, a couple of nights, or, like, I think most nights last weekend, just did not remember to put the oven on earlier than I usually would. Topic of your title, I got a blast from the past today. You know what popped up in my YouTube recommended? Ghost Rider. I don't think I know what that is. Getting a lot of different hits. A movie. A couple of movies, actually. A TV series, a couple of TV series, actually. Oh, alright. PBS series. Oh, okay, this probably the one I'm guessing around the 90s. If I just eyeing these results on Google. Yeah, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't thought about reading Rainbow in a while. And obviously, a bit odd with an Aussie knowing about that, but it's cultural osmosis. That and the amount of memes about, like, reading, take a look, it's in a book, reading Rainbow and stuff like that. Like, yeah. Now, Magic School Bus we did actually get in Australia. But obviously, like, public PBS series and stuff like that, we probably wouldn't. Well, actually, that's not true, because Australia was also getting was also getting Sesame Street when I was a kid. So I probably shouldn't write it off. But, yeah. When I put up the schedule, I really couldn't think of a joke to put in the title for the, you know, placeholders for the streams. And, like, I sat here, like, yeah, like 10-15 minutes before, like, waiting for the oven to kind of preheat. And I'm like, there's gotta be a better kind of, like, title for the first one at the very least. Turns out I found it. So that's good. But yeah, today, oh god, I wish the weather was like that before. That would have been such a better shot. Today, we are going to be starting the new variant dungeon. So, variant dungeons are a thing that were added in Endwalker, and I really, really like them. Really like them. It clearly took away, like, resources from a couple of other things that the game generally gives people. And personally, I'm still of the opinion that was a worthwhile experiment, because especially when you're taking on projects or, you know, making features and things like that you haven't made before, you have to allow for a bit more time and resources to flesh out design ideas a bit earlier or a bit longer than you would usually, and then development time to kind of iterate over the formula. Like, you don't just get to do the thing, like, there's a very big difference between scoping something you've done hundreds of times before, and scoping something you've never done before. So, whilst, like, obviously people didn't like a lot of what Endwalker's endgame had to offer, or especially the patch content, which I do still understand. The fact that it means that we get so much more stuff in Dawn Trail, and they're still experimenting with stuff, is really good. But one of the things they're experimenting with that did raise an eyebrow to me a bit was the, it seems like variant specifically wasn't touched too much. So there's essentially, like, variant, and then, like, a pseudo-variant, and then Criterion. And then Criterion Savage just doesn't exist anymore. So the solo one is the one I usually do on stream. And I had a surprisingly good time with it. The whole, like, going down all the routes and, you know, actually, sorry, one second. I just realized I think the sound isn't really balanced well. I could probably drag that down a little bit. I really liked the puzzle aspect to it, which, you know, I didn't really know what to expect there, at the time. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think I did end up, like, unfortunately spoiling myself on a portion of it in Alo Alo. But generally speaking, I've liked the way that's worked. And I did note that in, like, the description about how the variant dungeons work, that there wasn't any mention of the secret boss. Essentially, the boss you have to fight to get the 12th, the last of the routes you actually do. But they never, I don't think they also, like, really publicly acknowledged that was a thing to begin with. Not in a way that they were hiding it, but rather that they weren't explicit about, like, the fact that those secret bosses, like, guarded the final path, right? So, with the shake-up to this, the only thing I'm hoping for the variant dungeon is there's still that puzzle aspect to it. Because that was the thing I really enjoyed about it, trying to find this, like, final path, along the way. And yeah, we're, taking these ones on with Aldine this time, because I don't... Well, I guess I technically could have done it with Ray. But yeah, Will and Vevern are still not at the end game of Dawn Trail, so, yeah. We'll be going with the white boy today. Yeah. And actually, what job am I going to do them with? Probably Samurai? I did really like the... Oh. Wait. Do I not... Hold on. Don't I have that tombstone gear as a... Oh, I don't. Oh. I thought I changed this to... oh well. Kinda wish I had a better outfit for him, but it is just, like, the artifact gear, and the Historia stuff I'm not really a fan of the way it looks. Actually, maybe that's why I'm wearing this specifically. Fuck, I gotta make a glamour plate out of the, Is it 7.2 tombstone gear? It might be 7.2 tombstone gear. Alright, hello, Shellenmore. Shellenmore has an odd job for an enterprising adventurer. Don't you always? Why, if it isn't Aldine, come seeking work to keep your hands busy. Well, you're in luck, for a client of ours requested you for a little odd job. Makote lass, who seems to know you, in fact. Oh? You don't know who it is, I see. Her name is... Yenezka? Aglina. Does the name ring a bell? Ah, I suppose there's no need to ponder. There she is. Girl, what are you eating? Nazca, now's not the time to indulge your adventurous palate. The man you requested is here. My apologies. I happened upon a new ingredient for sale and simply had to test its flavor. You eating rock salt? The one and only Aldine, I take it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for keeping watch over my older sister. Stola can be quite the handful. Yeah, okay. I don't remember if people clocked this or not, or, like, maybe I need to do some rereading about, like, the clan that Y'shtola comes from. Fuck, is it clan? I forget if that's the... Is it tribe? I actually don't remember. Fuck, I need to refresh myself on this shit. I've been so deep in Path of Exile lore, like, the past, like, probably, like, 6 to 7 months that I'm pretty sure it's tribe, right. I've been so deep in Path of Exile lore that some of it is starting to clearly, like, get lost, from 14. I understand even Mitra has relied upon your aid. Her respect isn't won easily, so imagine my surprise when she began singing your praises. When I had cause to seek out a skilled adventurer, I knew it had to be you. My family can entrust you with matters of earth-shaking import, and who better to seek out for a little odd job? If you have no objections, I would start right away. Now, will you journey into the pages of ancient folklore with me? You don't mean literally, do you? I suppose that is an odd request to give without an explanation, isn't it? Allow me to elucidate. You see, I'm a gleaner who specializes in recovering all manner of documents and manuscripts. Until but recently, I studied under my father and mentor, Yrul Nun. Unfortunately, he succumbed to disease while on a mission in a distant land. It was a terrible loss for us all. Oh. Fuck. Forgive me. It's not my intent to sour the mood. I was with him when he passed, so for a blessing I was able to say my farewells. Yet being suddenly left alone in an unfamiliar land was difficult, to say the least. Luckily, my sisters were there to support me through the hardest times. As was my father in his way. He left me a keepsake, which happens to be at the heart of my request. It is a beautifully illuminated manuscript that bears a treacherous enchantment. It can draw the reader's very mind to its pages. Needless to say, such a rare tome is notorious among collectors of unique and dangerous documents. The fuck? I wonder how that works. While it may seem a strange gift, I know my father gave it to me for a reason. And although it may be a risky endeavor, I must read its pages to find out why. Now, I hope you understand the reason I requested your company. Might you keep me safe while I explore this world of fiction? I would never refuse Y'shtola's sister. Always wanted to be part of a storybook. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave out why he's so dedicated, but that's a great comfort to hear. As you might imagine, such a book must be kept safe and away from prying eyes, so I've left it in safekeeping at the Gleaner's Lodgings in Journey's End. I shall await you there when you're ready. An odd request, eh? I'm sure you've received odder. Go on now, and best of luck. I'll give it my best. I forgot I still had the, oh my god, I forgot his name. Oh, it's a thing to go through. God. I'm sure I've probably got one of those. Alright. Weird, I thought I still had a, chest from that boss. You don't see the menu, you don't see the menu, you don't see the menu. Arkveld. Fuck. God, why did that take me so long to remember? I don't think I've ever been in here. Fear game. Fear game? Fuck, I forget how to pronounce G-E-I-M. Thank you for coming, Aldine. This is Fear game, and she manages our lodgings here. Trust her with my life. I was skeptical when Nazca was set on recruiting the realm's foremost hero, but here you are. I reckon no one else could keep up with her boundless curiosity. Eh? It's gotten her into trouble more than once, but it's also made her into a talented gleaner in her own right. You see, where most would hesitate to eat something upon first sight, Nazca would gladly gulp, slurp, or chomp it down, all in the name of knowledge, or so she claims. So she's from the Elder Scrolls universe. I wonder what that is. It's wrapping around both sides of her head. Yes, I am very thorough. But enough about me. Surely you're curious about the book. It's entitled The Merchant's Tale, and it is a well-known fable passed down in Corvos, located in southern Ilsabard. I saw that this came up a fair bit. People were calling this before it actually came out, and I don't remember if I just didn't read too much into it, because, admittedly, I try to keep myself away from spoilers. So when people were saying, like, oh, it's related to Corvos, it was like, do we actually know that for sure? Evidently they were right, regardless. The protagonist is a shrewd young merchant, and the story describes his journey to find the perfect gift to win the heart of a young maiden. However, over generations, countless versions of the tale have been passed down and retold. Can't say for certain how this particular manuscript ends. No choice but to read the entire thing ourselves, feat made quite daunting by the enchantment imbued within its pages. I can't help but be reminded of my father's words before he passed. He gave the book to me and said, "After reading the final passage, you will come to an understanding. You shall see what it is needed. You shall see what is needed most to travel the path before you." This is a trial of sorts, of that I'm certain. A test from mentor to pupil, from father to daughter. And I intend to rise to the occasion. I haven't a clue what will happen when we give ourselves over to the magics dwelling within the book. With you by my side, I am not afraid. I'll do my best. So let us begin, and reveal the secrets bound within the covers of the Merchant's Tale. Unlock? Boom. Oh, not quite. Oh, unless we're gonna enter there before starting the dungeon? Into the world of the Merchant's Tale we go. But I guess we may need to establish also how we leave. Also, that took us body and soul? Oh my god. Contrast. Is that her? Yup. You must be the merchant, then. You've come again, peddler, but why? You know I cannot return the affection you bear for me. Pray accept this and move on. Yeah, I saw stuff about this. And you are?
Joy is not meant for one such as me. My fate is to remain here alone, with only my sorrow for company.
Follow the script. I take it... Seems she's following a script, I have no idea. I take it the story has begun. I see. We become characters in the narrative. Perhaps by acting as the characters should, we advance the plot forward. Little did we know this was a choose-your-own-adventure book. Bits and pieces are coming to me. It must be the protagonist, the shrewd young merchant. Next is the scene where I propose to the enchanting maiden who has captured my heart. I say...
Pray perish such desolate thoughts, my beloved. You deserve the utmost happiness, and I shall give it to you. If you would prove your words and ardor true, then bring me an object of worth immeasurable. An object of value so great it may fill the void within my heart. Do that, and I can rest assured that your intentions are pure. If you wish it, then it shall be done. Even if I must scour the ends of heaven and earth, I swear I shall return with what you desire. Then I shall pray for your safe return.
And thus the tale moves forward. Apparently now the merchant, together with his skills and trusted bodyguard, set forth in search of priceless treasure. Oh, people are about to have a field day with, her being in the, role of the story's male, main character. Bodyguard? Sounds like a job for me. I want to have you by my side. Who better to entrust my safety to than the very hero who saved our star? Right. So this is our starting place. I'm not gonna bore people with me going and throwing on a different glam. But you know what? Fuck it. Let's just throw on... Yeah, why not? Just this regular fucking healer gear. Oh, I could also... Oh, maybe. Maybe that instead. The dancer gear. Yeah, that, you know what, that works. An object of immeasurable worth. What sort of treasure could that be? Whatever it is, it must be the key to unlocking the story's conclusion. It seems at this point in the narrative, the merchant is in the dark about it, so we've no choice but to read further. Seeing as the answer would logically be within the tale itself, perhaps there is a clue in this very room? Why don't we give it a closer look first? Yeah, sure. The room isn't very large, all things considered. Does anything catch your eye? Magic sigil. Though the maiden appears to be unaware of its presence, there is some manner of sigil carved up here upon the wall. The same design adorns the cover of the book, in fact. I can sense energy flowing outward from it. Likely it will bring us back to the real world. Woman. Character in the tale itself. The story says she has no family and drifted into the city but several years ago.
While many suitors have been entranced by her beauty and grace, she has turned down every one. None know where she came from or why she lives alone, and when asked about herself, she offers but a sad smile in return. Mystery seems only to deepen her allure. Tea set. It's made from traditional porcelain found in Korvos. Marked by its vivid blue coloring, the material is still popular in the region. According to a book I read some time ago, Korvosi tea is brewed strong and served with heaps of sugar. Polite custom is to offer tea to guests and enjoy a leisurely chat over a cup. Such face-to-face interactions are a cherished part of daily life in Korvos. And the carpet? Oh. In a room with so much blue and white, the carpet does stand out, doesn't it? Pattern seems to be a sea-made? And upon closer look, it appears more worn than the furniture. I suspect it has been a well-loved centerpiece over the years. Are you ready to go on? Of course, if there is anything else you would take a look at, simply say the word. Story continue. I think that was everything. You usually can't turn around in those scenarios, so... Well said. What twists and turns await us, I wonder? Cannot wait to find out. Although we've set foot into a work of fiction, it appears to be set in a time in Korvos from before Garlean rule. Sites lost to history might await us. And perhaps deadly beasts, too. But, with you here, I needn't fear fang nor claw. Let us be off, then. It appears we can leave from the door over here. Merchant's Tale now accessible. It's neat you get, like, a little dedicated area to this place, but... And yeah, I'm assuming that there's nothing else in the room actually worth noting. I didn't see anything that said, like, hey, what's all this around here, but... Yeah. Alright. Yay. Wait, where's Alo Alo? Oh, wait, I don't think I've unlocked Alo Alo with, Aldine. Huh. Variant Cure, Variant Rampart, yeah, that's fine. Yep. Goddamn right, I'm entering solo. Alright. Instant portrait. No! God damn it! God. I genuinely can't think of a place in this game that is more colorful than this, or even as colorful as this. Kinda crazy. With the foremost bodyguard of Korvos by his side, the young merchant set out on his journey. Beautiful place to be sure, but sprawling. Perhaps the locals can help us catch the scent of treasure, eh? This must be the heart of the city, with many roads to choose. Our first fork in the road. Let's go left into the residential area. Let's go straight toward the marketplace, toward the Great Gate. I don't know, marketplace. Oh, that way? Well, I'm not one to be gainsay adventurer's intuition, so lead the way. Among the many paths before him, the merchant felt drawn to the lively shouts of the bazaar. What awaits at road's end? God, there is a lot of reading to do. Look over there, someone's in trouble. Oh, this isn't good. What's the matter? Damned wheels came right off. Suppose I'll be carrying my haul the rest of the way. Well, we can help with that. If we split the load, we should be able to make it in one go. Okay. Load bearing.
So if I asked you to imagine an object of immeasurable wealth, what would come to mind? Make some coin, hmm? Silk, gemstones, spices, all those would fetch a high price. Just how much would we need for immeasurable? Many thanks for the help. Come to think of it, I heard sea folk live in the cove to the east. If anyone had a treasure of singular worth, it would be them. Thank you for that precious morsel of information, my good man. I believe we have our next destination, Aldine. Oh, that's cute. Anchorite solstice. Oh. Don't eat the rocks here, Nazca. Could it be the Anchorite at Corvus? I read that the rocky formations, both sides of the strait, something. Alright. Hi, friends. Jesus Christ. I didn't check what the eye level balance for this was. I also really wish they put these, like, spoken or focused dialogue boxes in the event log. Because that would help, like, you know, speak to what is going on. What is... Oh. Right. I forgot that that's a thing. Yeah? Damn. Gives me a long time to dodge it, at least. Oh, here we go. Boss time. Genie of the Lamp. From the lamp before them emerged a grinning genie. Well, I guess it's not the DJINN pronunciation or spelling, is it? But I don't know if that means that... Actually, I genuinely don't know if this word in particular is, You know what? I do have a second for my cooldowns to come back, so... I hate the modern internet, dude. Spirit of Arabian folklore. Yeah, but I'd have to look it up. I'd have to look it up a bit more thoroughly than I have right now. So, let's go. Restarted my goddamn combo. Ooh, what is happening here? Okay. Yup. Okay, alright. I did not catch that at all. But they all went off at the same time, didn't they? I'm genuinely confused about what happened there. What the fuck is happening here? Oh, hang on. What, why does it... Oh, changing the track. Wait, does that mean I have to change the track myself? Okay. There's two safe areas, but one of them gets changed by the... Okay, alright, I see. Oh, no. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Alright, we know what's up now. I just need to stay on top of the fucking healing, which I'm really not doing. Fuck? Why isn't... Okay, there we go. Right, that needs 50. Forgot about that. I don't have to line up with anyone's buffs. It's fine. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? that up. Oh, no. Probably should have blown that then, but fuck it. Just kill him. There we go. Whew. How should I put it? Quite the cheerful adversary. Let's see, pulse shirt. Alright, let's go. Boss one down. I wonder... could possibly have been the variance there. If anything. Right, this beach is gorgeous. 7 Shade Sands. Spits out a tooth. Yeah, really. Imagine they would probably be quite popular if you use Inlay of Pearl. Yeah, I'm about to get beat up again. Yippee! Oh, here's a diversion. Or a not diversion, diverting path. Indeed it is edible. This unique flavor would make for a perfect spice in certain dishes. The seaweed seems much denser on the right side. Rich waters might hold even richer treasures. Seaweed won't steer us wrong. Indeed, these waters may hold treasures all their own. I look forward to see the sights with all of this. Don't slip. I can't. Gold shines like nothing else. Big Goober. I guess I have to beat him up. Those, like... the Goobus have fantastic colors. Girl, you are standing so close to that thing. A little worried for you, not gonna lie. What happened just then? Okay, maybe that was just the... Look at these rocks, something strange about them. Yeah, I'll say. Yup. Oh. Tangled Seaweed Barrier. That's interesting. Can I do anything with it right now? Clear it. Oh, certainly can. Alright. There's our first, You know what? I gotta bring up Notepad. It's been a minute, but... the Merchant's Tale. Path 1. Marketplace. Follow coral. Clear coral. Alright. I mean, that would also suggest, well, that would make the three... That would make 3 paths, right? You go down here normally, then you come up here and clear it and do this again, and then you'd go down this path up here. So that's potential 3 paths on this particular path already, which is nice. Bowels of the Cave, the end of their journey. God, the cloud colors and shading and stuff like that's really cool. And yeah, no, this is like stonework. I was thinking for a second that stonework was more like, potentially, stylized, like, backgrounds, kind of like, Clair Obscur. Alright, time to get wrecked. Also, remember, there are lines on the floor. Okay, yep. So, those first. Yep. Same sort of thing again. Why the 2 sections? Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Swimming in the air. Yeah? Oh, shit, hold on. You almost got me. Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shit. Again. Oh. Rude. Is that taken up every spot? I think? Oh, okay. Yep, got it. little over 2 squares. Oh, we got some switching. Okay. Got it. So, seahorses. Oh, yep. Fuck. I went in too early. Miscounted. No, that's not the button I wanted to hit. Thank you. Oh, nope. Cool. All right. Nice. Oh, we didn't even get a death animation. How much crystal paste? 14 crystal paste? Okay! That's a lot more crystal paste than I would have expected. Made it, although the sea maid tried to kill us, something about her seemed mournful. Look, she dropped this gem, and its glow is entrancing. It is probably best not to stare too long. This has to be of great value. Value immeasurable, one might say. Let us deliver this to the maid. Played your part as bodyguard perfectly. Thank you, Aldine. Yippee! I'll probably take a break after this, because it's... I don't think the next run is gonna... Or, I'm probably gonna end up taking a break. Usual time to take a break would be in the middle of a run, so... Oh my, such a jewel... Oh, are you... Such a jewel as I have never laid eyes upon before. It shimmers with all the light of the sea. Yet such brilliance only serves to cast darker shadows upon my heart. Sell this and win your fortune. Pray forget about me and seek happiness elsewhere. You've reached the end of Merchant's Sale. Unfortunately, the fair maiden was unmoved by the treasure she received. Surely what she desires is something else within the manuscript's pages. Okay, so the best treasure is going to be the hardest one to acquire, no doubt. That's a neat story hook for that, I'm not going to lie. Oh, hang on. We've got a little bit of quest dialogue to do before we get back to it. Seems we've witnessed the story's finale. Thank you, Aldine, for your stalwart companionship. Welcome back. You two look none the worse for wear. Well, thanks to Aldine here. We faced beasts like the likes of which I've only imagined, but he trounced each and every one. Yeah, it's what I do. Gotta get better gloves for him, I think. It was quite the singular experience, wasn't it? I'm aware some parts were embellished for the sake of story, but to experience Corvus as it once was, truly was a treasure unto itself. Journey through a sapphire city led us to the glittering ocean blue, full of vibrant corals and lustrous pearls. Though their taste was bitter, their beauty was made up for it.
Even so, I won't soon forget the mythical sea maid we encountered. Do you think such a people ever truly existed? Unfortunately, the jewel we brought back, brilliant as it was, could not fill the hole in the poor merchant maiden's heart. Perhaps there is another path we can follow, one which will lead us to a different end. I might have reached the end of the tale, yet I have a feeling it was but one of many. My curiosity as a gleaner alone compels me to explore the book's pages further, and I'm also determined to discover the meaning of my father's parting words. So I intend to pore over the pages again and again, until I know its every twist and turn by heart. However, I wouldn't dare brave the journey alone. I understand you're a busy man, but I would be grateful for your help whenever you have the time. I have no idea how happy that makes me. Well then, I look forward to our next adventure. The Merchant's Tale should remain here in safekeeping. If you wish to peruse its pages, you need only ask. Oh, of course, I forgot to mention anything about your reward. Since the guild ship handled this request, you can speak with Shallow Moor to receive it. Now I shall take my leave. I hope to see you again sooner rather than later, Aldine. Nazca has a kind heart and a sharp mind, but also a shockingly reckless streak. Surely you've witnessed this side of her already. If something catches her fancy, she won't hesitate to give it a taste. Still, she is well read, so I think she knows when something shouldn't be in her stomach. Otherwise, she wouldn't have come this far as a gleaner. Yeah, true. Is she just Mikote? I've really got to go and do some side quests in this game at some point. I used to do them a fair bit, like, when I was streaming earlier, in my journey through this game, but, I think especially since I hit, like, really the end of things, I kind of... Well, once I got up to date, I spent less time doing that, ironically. There you are, Aldine. I take it Yunazka's, odd job wrapped up without a hitch? You could say that. She wasn't exaggerating. You actually went inside the book. I shouldn't have put it past Noon to have such a wondrous tome in his collection. While it's no surprise, I commend you for getting her safely to its final page. She chose well. And thus your obligation to us comes to an end. However, I'm certain such a rare book holds an irresistible allure. Well, I reckon you're thinking about leaping back into its pages right this moment. Well, you bet. I wonder what the Korvosi folklore. Korvosi? New entries, help UNESCO. Yep. So I wonder how you get the advanced version. I don't remember. Oh no, advanced criterion. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's interesting that. Actually, hold on. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Huh. There's one more. Oh. Oh. Treasure at the ocean's floor. Can I scale this a bit? And there we go. Enshrined upon a pedestal of coral, the jewel flickered faintly. Any who looked upon it became entranced, as if swallowed by that strange light. The jewel dropped by the sea maid shone with a mysterious light. The coral pedestal itself was also a sight to behold, coloured with hues of white, blue, and pink, as if it housed the entirety of the sea and its creatures. Could it have been a pearl, I wonder? If so, it could have come from
clam of almost impossible size, although perhaps not so impossible in such nutrient-rich waters. I had a chance to examine the jewel and found it flawless. Clearly, even among the wonders of the ocean, it was a singular treasure. Unfortunately, it was not enough. The magnificent jewel failed to move the maiden, bringing an end to our tale. I wonder what the merchant did after that. Did he offer his beloved the jewel even if she had no interest in it? Or did he, as the maiden suggested, sell it for unimaginable riches? Such a treasure would have fetched a fortune in trade. The fact that the maiden was unmoved makes me believe that what she seeks is neither beautiful, precious, nor rare. Interesting framing. Oh, what? Nothing worth sharing right now? Oh, does this mean you're putting together a carefully curated account of exciting exploits to regale me with later? Hardly wait to hear it. Oh. Yup. And yeah. This stuff. I'm probably not the best person to speak on stuff like this, but it hasn't escaped me that, like, you know, it seems to be kind of leaning on tropes a bit, at the very least. Like, I don't know about the male one. The male one seems like... I actually genuinely don't know. Because, like, the passing comments I have seen on the rewards, like, there was definitely some ire thrown at them. But now that I think about it, I don't know whether it's just the female one, or the feminine version, or the male version. Masculine version? Sorry, I'm tripping over my words today. It's been rough. I have to dig into that a bit more, maybe. But yeah, now we go and do a few more of those trials. 14, I don't remember off the top of my head how much paste you get from a heroic dungeon, but I feel like it's comparable to that. Which is kind of surprising, but if that is actually a way for the game to, like, slowly kind of nerf the requirements. Well, actually, I don't know how I feel about that now that I think about it. It is a one-time step, and assuming, you know, later things in the game, or as the patches advance, the easier it is to defeat those steps. That might be a decent way of, like, offering, okay, you know, up front it's a fair grind, but, like, you know, if you come back to an expansion or two later, it's a lot less of a grind. And especially given that you can, they could easily adjust, like, all of these, right? Oh, that's interesting. They must have... Did they already have placeholders for those? That's kind of cool if they did. I didn't pick that out. But yeah, if, like, later content in the one expansion gives you more, which means that they have the ability to kind of tune it a bit more, rather than being like, okay, get singular things of this, and... Well, I mean, I guess they definitely have tuning knobs, because, like, they have, like, drop chances and stuff like that they, I assume, would be easy to adjust, but... I do find it interesting that this gives so much paste. That is an interesting choice, I will say. Yeah, regardless, it is time for me to take a break real quick. And when we return, we'll see if we can get, like, 1 or 2 more runs in before the end of the night. I'm back. Alright. Glad the game decided to give us a bit more interesting stuff that I cam on. Fucking almost stepping away to see it, like, just zoomed in on someone's fucking weapons. Like, obviously, like, that's a difficult problem to solve, right? Because the camera was clearly targeted on someone else, but there were people standing next to them, and the angle the camera happened to choose was right next to them, right? But, you know, depending on how crowded it is, what, like, vertical angle you're looking at and all that, it can be hard to actually pick a spot that's not like that. So clearly the answer here was to just be like, well, don't give a shit about it, because you're never going to solve it, or there's going to be corner cases that are going to fuck it up. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go right now. Enters a solo. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of there. Oh, I still didn't change my portrait. God damn it. Alright, next time. Next time. You know what? Let's go completely different paths and get like at least like a brief look at everything. Because once I can do that, then it's time to like really hone in on what the differences might be. Let's go straight to the gate. The Great Gate. Let's see, the adventurer. Along the many paths before him, the merchant approached the Grand Gates. What awaits at road's end? I see a few enemies spawn in. Pursued peasant? That woman is under attack. Oh. Spare our lives. Are you alright to think we would have... You saved my life, true. Oh, they come up... Why do they come up in general but not events? God damn it. I could have been reading these the whole time. You're right to think they would be so bold as to attack on a well-traveled avenue. Spare our lives. You saved my life, truly. Those thieves but recently began to infest the valley to the north. Thieves, eh? Classic antagonists. Shall we travel to the Northern Valley, Aldine? As insufferable as thieves are, they often hoard treasure. Be well, friends. May priceless treasures await. Well, one can only hope. Can I interact with you now that you stepped back? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Actually, I don't think... Yeah, that's not the same person. It's such a shame the real life places is based on, like, gets, the short end of the global stick in a lot of ways, where, like, I'm sure there are still places that still look that way, but, like, especially in recent years, all the wars and shit that, people start there, a lot of it, like, the worst part is the innocent life and culture that's lost, but, like, the idea that those places could have been as pretty as that and, like, been destroyed is also a massive fucking shame. Don't get it twisted. Well, did I spent too much. Oops. Strange feeling. Whenever I draw near the rocks, the fur on my tail stands on end. Oh. Magnets? Magnets? What is over here? Huh. Interesting. Sprites are effervescent. This place must be suffused with ether. Yup. Sunken spirit, unsettled spirit. Ooh. Hello, bandit missive. We nabbed some geezer from the town and made him spill his guts. It's just like you said, boss. Deep in this canyon, there's some hidden place that hardly a soul knows about. I reckon we'll find the treasure. Find treasure the likes we've never dreamed of. Me and a few of the lads went to get eyes on it, but we stepped right into the nest of some monstrous bird. Barely made it out with our lives. We've scrounged together every weapon and bomb we could, and we're standing by until you say the word. After we've cut our blasted way through, we'll be richer than kings. Okay. Good old mental note to take there. Can I just squeeze past over here real quick? Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I don't look like there's anything here. Alright, well, worth a shot. Alright, prepare to die. I would blow another cooldown here, but I actually don't know if, pretty sure we're gonna be... Oh, yeah, we're up against the boss next. Whoa. Holy shit. That is not a big arena. Standing in their path is a monstrous bird with an appetite for flesh. That's sick. That is an awesome design. Oh my god. He took a griffin and shoved a fucking lion's head on it. I can't remember if there is a... I really gotta read up on, like, my mythical creatures and things like that, because I feel like I'm losing touch with what a griffin, a hippogriff, and those kinds of, like, amalgamation, or, kind of chimera-like animals are. Yeah, I used to know them a whole lot better when I was younger, but... Okay. Right. They gonna... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, sure. Ooh, okay. Need to be well away. Oh my god, that hits like a truck. Jesus Christ. That was all an opening burst, too. Oh my god. Well, I did take the Voln. I did take the Voln, and I didn't hit the AoE with my defensive, so... Does make sense, unfortunately. God, that was rough to deal with. Okay. Vanishing Mist. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, alright. Oh, fucking shit. Oh, good job. Oh, okay. Yeah, got it. Understood. Okay. Okay. Close. Safe. I don't know if that's actually gonna... Oh my god, I missed the window again. Fuck! Nobody's gonna turn right around and hit me. God damn it. Oh no. Oh, that's easy. Figure out where it is first and just stand there. Oh, shit. Oh, a lot of good invisibility did that beast. Watch for shaking flowers. We don't want another surprise. Yup. A neat little fight. Valley of Living Stone. Fuck you, why am I killing these things? Oh. I guess we get to choose. What's your step? What could those adorable creatures be? Oh my, the stones are floating. I wonder what keeps them aloft. Mushrooms. Passage of earth, passage of sky, little traveled path, wound of the heavens. Seems a bit on the nose, doesn't it? On one side, tantalizing mushrooms. On the other, floating rocks? Floating what rocks want a closer look. Haven't seen anything quite like this, but I believe we have no choice but to take a closer look. Whoop. Aldine, am I floating? Yup. What the fuck is... Oh, it's just... yeah. The rocks. Perhaps the magnetic fields have been disrupted? Rocks could be considered treasure. No? You don't think so? Hello, friends. There we go. Even without solid ground under your feet, you make quick work of them. Of course, never doubted you. Of course you didn't. 2 ways to get here, huh? Little traveled path. Okay, so it's just the 2 paths leading to here. Interesting. Unlit braziers give me some pause, I will note. Ferocious Pharaoh Beasts. Okay, so that time there was only 2 choices. Or I only ran into 2 choices. Path. 2. Gate. Then... Oh, hello. Hi. Fang of the Lion, the Lone Swords Master. Gate and then magnetic stones. In the valley's most remote reaches, they face their deadliest challenge yet. It was a very large arena. It's the last place I expected to run into another person. Or into a person. Malefic East. Okay. Sure? No. Okay, don't get here. What the fuck is happening here? But there wasn't a thing for me to... Okay. Ooh. Yup. Got it. That was stupid. Southeast. Okay, don't get hit in either place. Sure. What? Like that? Yeah, okay. Losing track of everything. Yep, okay. here? Yes. Stones not caught by the thing will survive. God, I fucked up my rotation so bad here. Yep, okay. Oh, god damn it. Holy shit, I'm really glad that... I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of wish I failed so I could have another go at this. Oh no. Almost fucked it up. Whew. It's like seeing two artists at work. My jaw was clenched the whole time. But in the end, you proved the mightier. My heart is pounding. What is this? It's Swordmaster's blade. The edge is flawless and the decorations are exquisite. I must say, I certainly couldn't measure the value of this. Could you? No? I think that means we should deliver it to the maiden. Since we both have all our limbs, I would say that was a job well done. Thank you, Aldine. Yup, definitely didn't almost die. Several times. I wonder how different... Oh, we get a cutscene each time. I wonder if there are going to be different treasures depending on how we defeat the person at the end. Or the boss at the end. The beloved weapon of a proud swordmaster. The engravings are singular in beauty and the blade unmatched in keenness. Yet even the sharpest sword cannot cut away the sadness which engulfs my heart. Sell this treasure and gain your fortune. Pray forget about me and seek happiness elsewhere. Reached the end of the merchant's shell. Unfortunately, the fair maiden was unmoved. Surely what she desires is somewhere else within the manuscript's pages. next one. What's the time? Oh yeah, we should be able to blow through these a bit quicker now. In a harsh nature. Where the very earth disobeyed nature's rules, the merchant walked a fine line between life and death with every step. Life somehow finds a way to thrive even in the harshest environs. Although this is but my own theory, I think the struggle to survive makes both flora and fauna more delicious. I tested the theory on the mushrooms that clung to rocky surfaces of the valley walls, and I stand firm in this truth. But they were exquisite, though they had the look and feel of hard stone. They melted in my mouth like soft cream, blessed with both a striking texture and rich flavor. The mushrooms could serve as an aromatic accent in any number of dishes. Curious as to whether such mushrooms existed in the real world, I researched an illustrated encyclopedia and found one that looked almost identical. Imagine my surprise when the description indicated strong hallucinatory effects. Perhaps because the world inside the book is an illusion to begin with, such effects were not reproduced. Regardless, I realized anew the danger of putting unfamiliar plant life in my mouth. I was cautious enough when traversing that valley of floating rocks. I should practice that same caution when next a strange new specimen rouses my appetite. Okay, just based on the fact that this one described the treasure and this one described the food, I have to imagine, or the flora. It's mushrooms, they're not either. I have to assume then it's probably going to be the same treasure across each of those three. Alright. Yeah, because then there'd be a page, describing each of those. But then, yeah, that must mean that the final path may actually be more cryptic than last time. Because it's not, like, built into one of the paths. It's also going to be harder to spot because of that, actually. Because before you could go, like, okay, so there weren't... Or there doesn't appear to be a fourth path down a particular path. Therefore, it must be... The secret path must be down here, right? Let's go left to the residential area. Alright. Path 3. Residential. Is it Yanashka or Yanazka? I feel like I've heard Yanashka before, but... Sweet peasant, what the fuck? Beasts here looks like they're attacking someone. Thanks you two. Just who are you, anyways? But a humble merchant, this is my trustworthy bodyguard. We are searching for treasure said to be of value immeasurable. Perhaps you'll find what you seek in the plains to the west. There lies an old abandoned palace said to house a veritable mountain of... something. Veritable mountain of treasure, yeah. It's the least I could offer. Safe travels. Story unfurls further. An abandoned palace. What could be in an abandoned palace but abandoned treasure? Let's search. Let our search begin in earnest. The young merchant and his bodyguard reached a green expanse, the gentle breeze carrying sweet scents through the air. Cool. Nothing like the gentle caress of the wind. That smell. Something sweet is in the air. Apples. What the fuck is going on there? So that was the scent of apples. Thought so. The orchard keeps going in that direction, it seems. The apples were grown by a caretaker's hand. Beyond the orchard, we might find a settlement. I have a good feeling about the other way. I see you're thinking. With as few people, there's more hidden treasure to be found. Yeah, more or less. fuck? Why did I lose focus? Oh, I think maybe I hit the escape key. Whoops. Oh. Okay. Those appear to be naught but seedlings. I shudder to think what might grow into, or what they might grow into. Didn't expect bombs to be here. Yeah, that's the second time bombs have come up. That's interesting. We come over here. They're not exploding like the blue ones did. That might be a thing, actually. Follow the coral. Blue bombs? Oh! Really? Okay. Bodyguard readied his weapon, eager to prove the truth of his fierce reputation. That's interesting. Yeah, I should have used my fucking cooldown before, but oh well. Same thing as before. Yup. Oh, I didn't throw out a fucking dot. Oh, whatever. Still the same as before? So. Yup. That was a bit too early, but fuck it. Fucking god damn it. I went to go cart. That was... That's... fucking hell. Died on this genie more than anything else in this fucking dungeon. Oh my god, I did it again. Whoa. God, fuck it. What? Did it not catch the entire fucking tank buster? What do you mean? Oh my... fuck's sake. Hey Forte, how's it going? Okay. These things do not look centered. Oh, God damn it. I see the fucking explosion. No, oh my god. Okay, it doesn't block the entire thing. Alright, I should have just been more healed up when that happened. There we go. You can do this in a group, but it is also balanced around being solo, so... yeah. I must say, that was a grand display. If that genie wasn't trying to kill us, I would certainly watch it again. Although their foe lay defeated, their journey was far from over. Grow these in Labyrinthos. Ooh, interesting. No, what was it? There it is. Oh, what am I doing? Single target, dumbass. It stretches as far as the eye can see. Was that why I think that's the palace? Sure is. The path that comes out? Or that comes from under? Or maybe we can slide down. Oh, damaged fence. There we go. Just needed to wait for the dialogue to be over. Yippee. Are you... Oh, I can get down there from over there? Yup. What difference that's gonna make. Residential... cave... Damaged fence. Chicks, they should certainly do. Oh. Oh. Attack thing. Ah! You'll regret this. Sounds grateful that we protected its chicks. Sprite? Question mark? Alright. Be receiving this treasure here, I can feel it. Alright, bye, Yunoshka. Friends of the spirit we encountered before? Oh. Does that say Will of the Wind? Gotta look around every corner. These places. For context, Forte, like, this mode, like, I guess the most casual mode, the real big appeal here is a puzzle. So over multiple instances, you end up getting clues, and you should be... goes into a final thing where you're basically looking for a hidden route. So yeah, keeping an eye out for that. Looks like a boss arena. So there might also be a way to go around to the left too, because it seems like from the map up in the top right that there is a path we can traverse over here, though it's unclear how that actually connects just based on the map here. Smoldering bed chamber. Bowels of the... Damn. Fucking face bandages make him look like a seraphim. Parry of Plenty. Witching Flame. I'm gonna fight them while they're lounging like that? I guess so. Consider us beneath her, that she's so lazy. A bit of both. Some threads to use. Alright. Firefight. Okay. Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay. And then left again? Yeah, okay. Alright. God damn it. Alright, we can improv. Yeah. Sure what the thing was there. Oh, hi friend. Oh. Don't like that. Oh, yep. Thanks, buddy. Bomb away, please. Oh, okay. Just, yep, pause it. Ugh! Doesn't that clear the entire room? Yep, certainly does. Forgetting buttons on the right fire 3 knights. Okay. Does it even matter the direction after the first one? I don't think it does. Actually, no, it does, because it could be a repeat situation. Oh shit! Fucked that up, didn't I? Oh, you decided to stand up. Back down to it. Okay. This again. Okay. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to do dots. Jesus Christ. You can tell I haven't played Samurai in fucking forever. What? Fuck it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. So. Yeah. Let's hold. So it's gonna go left. Yeah, then it's gonna go back the way it came. Yeah. Then it's gonna do that. I'm glad I thought of that before it actually happened. I would have been caught off guard if I saw that. It's like, oh yeah, no, it's all the same thing, and then, what does that mean? Despite the fight, despite appearances, her strength was terrifying to behold. It's one of the carpets. She just left it here. What is... now that I see it up close, it's... tis plain it was woven by a master. I, for one, could not put a price on a treasure such as this. Let's bring it to the maiden. Could not have hoped for a more dependable bodyguard. Damn right. You know what? I want to go down that path again. Now that we have gone... Oh. An enchanted carpet, one that can soar the skies. I had a tale about this once. An ancient tyrant commanded a... Ancient tyrant commanded a pari under his thrall to make it. Yet even among the heavens I would not find what my heart desires. I implore you to sell this treasure and gain your fortune. Pray forget about me and seek happiness elsewhere. Yup. Yeah. Well, now we go down familiar paths again. So it's time to... Oh. You've reached the end of the Merchant's Sale. Unfortunately, the fair maiden was unmoved. Surely what she desires is somewhere else within the manuscript's pages. You've explored the pages of the Merchant's Sale further. Although unread passages remain, you can now enter the variant dungeon, Advanced, for an even greater challenge. Enter the new dungeon by speaking with Memolivia in Old Charlian. Folklore record has yet to be filled completely. Okay, yeah, so, like, it'll eventually nudge you that, like, okay, you've seen all the paths, there's more to see, though, and here's the advanced one if you just want to get to that as well. Oh. Hi. Were you here before? I feel like you weren't.
Greetings, adventurer. Thank you for your help with the odd jobs. I am Memolivia, and my, Oh god. Fucking alternating caps and then having I's and L's next to each other is diabolical. And my role is to record your expeditions. Do you have a story to tell me? Yeah, I do. Korvosi tales. Writing down your every word, trimming unnecessary details. Your journey into the pages of the Merchant's Tale has been recorded. Feel free to read it. You shall find nary a mistake, I guarantee it. What does that mean? Now, Molivia's highly condensed version of your report contains only accounts of your fiercest battles. If you wish to record further journeys, my pen is at the ready. Merchant's Tale Advanced. Okay, so it's Variant, Variant Advanced, and then Criterion. You may now enter the Merchant's Tale Advanced. Variant Dungeons Advanced contain no exploration, only a series of bosses with the corresponding from the corresponding Variant Dungeon. The order of bosses is determined by the players, and each boss may be fought repeatedly until victory is achieved. Additional information is available on the bottom left of the thing. Sweet. Sorry, can I just have a look at... Oh, no, yeah, it is the same color. I was gonna say, like... Is that for a different dungeon? What's the... Oh, I'm level 760. Oh, shit. 2 to 4 players. 760 to 785. Sure. I can't imagine it'd be that bad, but... There's no way to really tell. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna do that on my own time. That's a little gift for me to just do all the combat shit. The merchant pressed on toward the time-worn palace, the wind against his face bearing the rich scent of nature. The Merchant's Tale is a well-known fable passed down in Korvos, located in southern Ilsbard. Though attributed to no single author, it has for centuries been a beloved favorite of children in the Near East. Due to its long history, particulars of the story vary greatly depending on who is telling it and when. Prior to our most recent journey into the book's pages, I perused several editions of the Merchant's Tale housed in the archives of Numenon, and found multiple variations of the narrative's development and conclusion. Yet despite their differences, they all shared several connecting threads. Namely, the main plot is driven by a young merchant's search for a treasure to win the heart of his beloved. Moreover, they all describe the setting, Korvos itself, as a breathtaking locale where emerald greenery stretches as far as the eye can see. This is not far from reality, as Korvos is renowned even now for its warm, pleasant clime and rich soil which bestows plentiful harvests. Indeed, the place we encountered on this foray was surrounded by abundance, yet the structure itself was seemingly forgotten by time. Ruins often make an appearance in various editions of the story in the form of abandoned palaces, villages raised by wild beasts, and so on. Perhaps the aim of such elements is to impress upon readers the inexorable power of nature and its creatures. Yeah, I think we'll give this at least one more before we wrap the stream up. I still haven't... God damn it! I keep forgetting to do that every single time. Read tooltips attains level 94. Fuck, I'm so sad I missed read tooltips in the fucking... in, Charlian. Let's go to the residential area again. Now, no mistakes this time. Maybe dying to the genie once. And once only.
I'll have to see what the rewards are for the advanced one too. I hope I can actually. I wonder if I have to do one to actually start seeing the rewards. Because the biggest complaint I saw about, like, especially Criterion, was the lack of rewards. And I guess Advance is a little different, but, like, it is the intermediate step compared to what was Criterion Savage. But I'm glad they've got, like, a lot more variety between those now. It's nice. Okay, we're gonna go into the cave. Oh, wait, I see. Oh, actually, that's interesting. So, I'm pretty sure the way that the previous variant dungeons went is that there are 2 bosses down each route. And the first boss is the same across the entire thing. Like, it's the exact same boss. Yeah, I think that's right. Fuck, I may need to actually go back and confirm that. But, I note here that, oh yeah, the genie was down here. But then I really thought about it, and I'm like, wait, that is gonna be a completely different boss arena entirely. So, yeah, that's, there's probably a different mid-boss on each of the routes, depending on the one you actually take. Other way. I'm not falling for the same thing again, and wasting a cooldown on this. Or wasting the other cooldown on this. Shit. Maybe I could have used the 2-minute cooldown here. Incorrect. Alright. Let's go, mate. Oh, I wasn't fucking watching. Okay. Stay on the genie until you see something hit you like that. Out. Shuffle down. Did I get double tap there? No, I had one from before. Yeah, I gotta move left. I gotta move left away from the explosions, I think. Rather than onto the oncoming ones. That's like the one thing that I don't have a solid strategy for, but watch your fucking surroundings, idiot. That one first. Okay. Starting inside, so get away. Well, you can go to center. Get away. This is easy. Go out here then. Get back in. Oh, that animation is so close to hitting me. I get scared every time. Fucking hell. It's fine, don't worry about it. The mistake eraser was on hand. Oh, shit. Oh, it's fine. Right. Oh, shit. Okay. Whew. Let's try and go down the left this time. Path for residential cave. Also, very funny to put the personal spoils right there next to the damaged fence. Unexpected to be accosted, so be careful. Yup. Whoa. Big. What an overgrowth on that path. That is interesting. James piled out palace spare thing. Ah. Okay. Gate. And then not. Gate door. Yeah, cave gate door. That should be enough to. Yeah. So it went into this room before looking at this, which is clearly like a thing. And yeah, there's no fence there, so I'm assuming that's how you get there. Cool. All right. I know. For when I'm doing this offline. Well, actually, sorry. I know for stream. I'm doing the advanced offline. Oh, would you? Fuck you. Bastard. I wonder if we just have to deal with the wind sprite, the wind sprite, battles. Alright, yeah, I think we're more or less ready to go. But thing here means you're probably... Oh. Just odd pathing in general. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. I wasn't paying attention. Same. Oh shit. Yep, that'll do. Ooh. Almost fucked that up. Oh, man. Doing my 2-minute there is very annoying. Okay, this is new. Huh? Yep. Outside. Okay, I was really not clear on when that shit was gonna happen. Okay. Yep. Oh no. If you were here? Nope. Never punished. Question is, are we doing the same thing over and over again? First two are the same. Okay, they're all the same, so going in the same direction. Swap every time. I fucking messed that up so bad. Oh, and also double... Actually, I don't think that's quite max melee, but close enough. Actually, not worth it. Also, of note, kind of surprised they're using the Endwalker music here. I guess it kind of makes sense, but yeah, it's interesting. You know what? Fuck it. Let's burst. And here we go. Okay. It's gonna go the same side twice. Never mind. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's quite the fight, despite appearances. His strength is terrifying to behold. One of the carpets, yeah, same destinations every time. Put price on, yeah, okay, I think we're good there. I think I'm good to And, yeah, I think we'll wrap it up here then. Oh, I'm doing this every time? I don't need to see this again. I know it's not gonna work. I know it's not gonna work. No, not you. Brass exchange. Okay, there we go. Okay. Cosmetics, cool. That's neat. Soothing Sea Beast, we love those. We'll see screen. More glasses. Love that. Okay. I'll have to see what Savage has to offer then. But, yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. So, the plan is to play more of this tomorrow. About the same time, hopefully. Actually on time this time. So I can do a little bit over 3 hours instead of, like... Actually, this is probably only 2.5 hours, but I'll give myself some time to also, like, just throw myself into the advanced, see how that is, since everyone's probably doing it right now. Yeah, I like it so far. Clearly they've iterated on it. This one seems to have more paths, which, now that I've gone through it a little bit, I'm less surprised that it is. The thing... I do like it because it means that it's the initial path is going to be a big question to begin with. There's... Oh, actually, I didn't read... Yeah, I didn't read this new one. Fragrant fruits. In a show of appreciation for his companion's bravery, the merchant plucked the sun-kissed fruit from a nearby tree and offered it to his bodyguard. The apples and grapes I sampled during our journey tasted much like the ones in Old Charlian, albeit with a slightly different texture. That is to be expected, of course, since most of those fruits are grown in Labyrinthos. The climate of that grand repository, that climate of that grand repository. Oh, that climate of that grand repository is actually a recreation of the environment of southern Ilsabard, mainly Corvos. Such conditions are ideal for both flora and fauna to thrive, and thus much of the fruit cultivated there derives from varieties originating in Corvos. However, in the intervening years since the illuminated manuscript was written, the fruits have undergone countless generations of selective breeding. This likely explains the familiar yet subtly different flavor. One could say that what I ate within the book was something like the original stock of what we eat today. I have heard the crops grown in Corvos have changed drastically since the Garleans conquered the land, meaning such old varieties might even be lost to time. Given that the manuscript makes it possible to examine and even taste such rare specimens, it has a heretofore unknown value as a historical source. I must share this discovery with an acquaintance of mine who studies agricultural science at the Studium. Although I do have to wonder if the thing there is kind of bent toward, the writer's proclivities, right? Although, granted, like, the tale as a whole is kind of, like, you know, has, like, gathered over time, so I guess it's not impossible that, especially given, like, the choose-your-own-adventure nature, I have to wonder if the book in this case was written by a single person or is actually a collection of all the varieties of stories. Like, it doesn't seem like we're able to actually examine the book as is, which is an interesting note there, but yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Obviously, like, you know, opinion will evolve as I go through it and see the actual mystery at hand. There's a little bit, I'm not sure what the mystery is at this point. So, for Sildin, it was, how do you get, there is a ritual you must follow to get past the, what do you call it? Is one of these in here somewhere? Oh, no, yeah, in Parchment and Trust, yeah. No, that is the one. Imalja? Is that... Fuck. see, Silted Aqueducts. The Amalja. Okay, yeah, I was right. There's a ritual you perform at the Amaljan tomb. What is it? How do you get to the place to, you gather all the pieces together to formulate the ritual? For Rokon, it was, oh gods. Again, I feel like you needed to follow a particular series of events to actually open up the place. And it was, you were looking for the, did they use the word yokai? I forget. I don't think they said yokai. I think they gave it a different name, but I don't recall off the top of my head. Yeah, it's honestly been a minute. I should go back and watch those VODs, actually. But yeah, there was a progressive mystery there. In Alo Alo, it was a similar thing, where there's a secret location you need to get to. But the big mystery was, like, how do you get to that secret area first, and then what sequence of events do you play for to actually get it going? So I'm curious what this one's is gonna be. I don't, like, clearly the mystery is surrounding the, treasure that the, that our, Just Maiden. Doesn't have another title. Clearly it's what treasure will appease the maiden. And so far there was one hint. There's one thing I think may be a hint, but it's unclear entirely. Because it did also lead directly into the, to payoff in the boss fight. Where, on the path leading through the mountain, before the first boss, there was a note from the thieves talking about treasure blowing up part of the area to actually get to it. So I want to write that one off, actually. I don't think that actually has a payoff yet. But there's a hell of a lot of paths to go, so we should blast through them, blast through a few more tomorrow, and then won't be streaming on Friday, because it's a Path of Exile weekend, which means 12-hour stream on Saturday morning, starting very early Saturday morning, and that's going to be a long weekend, so I don't think I'm going to do anything Sunday. You know what I should do? Because Mina can't do Ace Attorney on our usual time, and obviously with Path of Exile, like, yeah, that's an every 2-month thing for me. So, like, yeah, that's me time. I'll have to see if Mina is keen to maybe do Ace Attorney on Monday my time. I have to run that by her, but no promises there. And yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. Hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.